Hi guys, basically testing out some Neuland calligraphy here using like a smaller ruler, and this is a manuscript nib as well. So I am testing with some watercolors here that I have, some extra watercolors, and I'm just gonna see how it goes in terms of the pen angle, because I wasn't happy with how this flow was, because in some instances it didn't flow like how I wanted it to, and I had to redo some of the letters upon first draft. So yeah, so I'm just kind of trying to use up anyway whatever watercolor I got here. Some of it is a little bit thin. We'll just see how it goes, because it's a kind of, I didn't want to waste the watercolor. So yeah, so let's see for the test anyway. So we're starting with A. Let's start with A. I don't know if you can see that. Okay, so let's move it across. Let me start with A there. Yeah, let's see. This thing is a bit condensed, this space. Wish it was better, but what can you do? What can you do? Unless you can, well, you'll use until you can get better. So this is A. Okay. So this one looks okay. So I find, if I remember correctly, there were some, okay, so the B is okay. Actually, let me see if we can, let me see if I use this brush, if I'll get better. Like, I'm just using this brush. Yeah. Okay, cool. Then another brush to use, let's see. Let's see, I'll use this brush. This is an old brush. It got damaged in the laundry, so yeah, suck up some of the extra old paint, old watercolor here, instead of just leaving it and wasting it. Anyway, gotta worry about splatters like you had here. Okay, fine, whatever. Let's just mark that up. Anyway, C. Yep, every time you gotta do this with this, it's better probably to do this, dip it in. D. E. Yep, you get a better results. It's harder to control though, so you gotta focus on your control. Yep. There's a bit of, yep, you're getting a better control here. Keeping it vertical and to keep it better control. that's it. Yeah, I find I get a better approach. Keeping it more vertical. So you gotta use it like that. I mean, on a vertical plane, I don't know. I don't really have a vertical plane to work with. Kind of sponged for space, and I prefer a vertical plane. But anyway, let me just kind of finish off this so I don't forget. So this is a manuscript. And what I'll do is I'll just kind of use up any extra paint I got as much as I can do. So manuscript. Yeah. Every time you gotta be dipping this thing though, because I don't think there's a huge amount of water in there. Using it up as much as you can do anyway. Manuscript. Manu. Yep. If it doesn't have enough water, it doesn't run down. So you gotta use a lot of watercolor with this. Yep. And basically you gotta dip it every time. It's probably a very expensive technique as well in terms of the amount of watercolor you gotta use. If you're using ink, probably it's the same thing. You know, gotta make sure and dip it in there. Manuscript. We're just gonna put Noted down as the third largest nib. Yep. Yeah. Let's see how much, if I got any more to it. Yep, hardly anything in there. Yep, hardly anything in there again. Probably will just use up this ink of this watercolor as best as I can instead of letting it waste. Mosquito, third nib. Let's just make a note of that. So that's a manuscript. Nib. Number 3. Alright, so that's it.